Yes, should we start?
Yes, sir.
So today the count is very less, around 22 students have joined. So last time we had seen the basic structure of HTML. Okay. All of you can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
we'll
sir.
just see the basic structure of HTML and then we'll proceed further. So like I had shown you the question paper last year of last year's, that is the March 2020. So usually question based on HTML is asked. So the most common question is for 3 marks, that is write down the basic structure of HTML and explain. So for this, you have to just write this basic structure. First is HTML, then the head section. Inside the head section, there is the title section. Okay. Then the body section, body start, body close. Inside this, we are written welcome to modern college. So basic structure of HTML means you have to start with HTML, end with HTML, then head section. Title tag is always there inside the head section. So whatever we are writing here, first HTML page or anything, so that will be shown as a title of that HTML page. And whatever we are going to write inside the body tag and the end body tag, so that will be displayed on the web page. So here, welcome to modern college will be displayed on the web page. So this question is for 3 marks. So first you have to write the structure of an HTML document. Then you have to explain the tags. What do you mean by HTML? What do you mean by head? What do you mean by title? And what do you mean by body tag? So you have to write 2 or 3 lines about each tag. Then you will get 3 marks. So usually if you see the past question papers, usually this question is asked for 3 marks. Write down the basic structure of an HTML document and explain. Yes, all of you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we'll see the first HTML tag. Okay, so this is the first HTML tag. So whenever you want to write any HTML document or web page, you have to start it with HTML. So tag, like you know, they are enclosed in 2 angle brackets. So whenever you start your HTML code while writing HTML, it indicates that whatever you are going to write, that will be in a HTML. Okay. Now see the, now basically you have to write 2 or 3 lines about each tag. So 4 tags are there for basic structure of an HTML: HTML, head, title, and body tag. So basically HTML, it has got a rigid structure. What do you mean by rigid? Yes, any idea? Rigid means it has got some structure that we cannot change. So it will be constant. You have to follow that rules only. So that means it has got some rigid structure. That means first line should be HTML, then the head part will be there, and the title tag will be there inside the head tag. It will not be there anywhere else. Okay. And then comes the body tag, and then close the body tag, close the HTML tag. So this same syntax you have to follow for writing any HTML document. So this is the first tag in every HTML. So this indicates that the contents of the file is in HTML language. Okay. So HTML start and HTML end. So next tag is the head tag. So I already told you head tag doesn't only contains the title tag. And in the title tag, whatever you write, that will be shown as the title. Okay. So the head tag is, in the head tag, only information about the document. That means who has created the web page, what the web page contains, that you can write, but it will not be shown as a web page. Okay. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we'll now see the next tag, which is the title tag. Now title tag, like I told you, it is just used to give the title to that web page. Okay. So you have to just write 3 lines like this. The text enclosed within the title/title tag indicates the page content. And the last tag is the body tag. So for basic structure of an HTML document, you have to write this first, write the structure of an HTML, and then write down some few lines about each tag. So whatever you are going to write between the body and slash body tag, it will be displayed on the web page. Okay. So these are the tags which you are going to write while designing any web page. Okay. Hello. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to start with the other tags. Okay. So these are the basic tags that you have to use in any HTML. Like in C++, you are including the header file, then the main, then the starting bracket, ending bracket. Like this, these are some basic tags we have to use in every HTML. Now we'll see some tags which are related to the formatting. Okay. The first one is the paragraph tag. So also the question is asked for 3 marks. They give you any 3 tags and you have to write the explanation of that tags with an example. So it can be P tag, BR tag, TH, TD or any other tag. So usually question is asked like this. They give any 3 tags and you have to write the what do you mean by that tag with an example. If you do not write the example, then half mark you lose. So question is for 3 marks, half mark for the description, half mark for the example. Okay. So the first tag is paragraph tag. Later I will show you how it works. So just we are seeing the introduction. So P means a paragraph. Okay. So it will tell the browser that what text in your document, it is a paragraph. So basically it is used for formatting text and displaying it meaningfully. Now, like I told you, some tags have got attributes and some tags don't have attributes. So for paragraph tag, there is only one attribute which is called align. Which is the attribute?
Align.
Okay, so see the attribute, how it has to be used. Now you can see this P. See, we have not closed this tag. This is the starting and this is the ending. So paragraph align equal to left. That means whatever text you are going to write, that will be aligned to the left. Okay. So if you say align equal to right, it will be aligned to the right. If you say align to the center, paragraph will be aligned to the center. Justify means it will be aligned both left, right, both the sides it will be aligned. Okay. The next tag is the BR tag. See, HTML doesn't recognize space, tab, or whenever you press enter, it doesn't recognize. So if you want to go to the next line, so you have to use this tag, BR tag. Now this tag, it doesn't have any attribute. Also the ending tag is optional here. Also in the exam, sometimes questions are asked, which are the 3 tags? Write down any 3 tags in which there is no closing tag. Now like HTML, starting tag is there, ending tag is also there, /HTML. Now in BR tag means there is no ending tag to this. Basically because this tag, it is used to create a new line. So whenever you write BR, what will happen? Whatever text or graphics is there, so that will be go to the next line. Okay. So now we'll see the next tag. Now these are some physical tags like you must have used in Word. Suppose you want to make some characters bold, you just select them and you just right click on them and you select the bold sign. So it becomes bold. In HTML, you have to use B, write this tag and end this tag. So whatever you write in between the starting and ending tag, that will become bold. Similarly, I stands for italic, U stands for underline. Big means bigger font size. See, whatever is the normal font size, one size bigger. So that is the big font. So I'll show you this in the demo. Similarly, small font, whatever font size is there, one font size small. So that will be the font size of small. Now all of you know superscript and subscript tag. So basically, if you want to write some chemical equation or formula, like say H2SO4, where 2 and 4 they are subscripted, then how we can write this? See, first you have to write H because H is a normal, then 2 is below. So you have to just write SUB, then write 2, close this tag /SUB, then again SO is normal, you write it like it is, then sub tag again 4/SUB. Okay, so see how it is displayed. So once you use this SUB tag, which is subscript tag, it will be displayed like this, H2SO4. So next is superscript tag. While writing the tag, you have to just write SUP and not superscript. Similarly for subscript, also write SUB and don't write subscript tag. So suppose you want to write first and second, where ST and ND, they are raised above. So you have to just write 1, then SUP, ST, then you have to just close the tag. So it will be, output will be displayed like this. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So next we will see the next tag. Now actually there are some heading tags. There are 6 heading tags. Suppose in the web page, if you want to write the title of that page, so obviously you will be writing it in a bold font and a slighter bigger size. Okay. So by default, there are 6 levels of heading in HTML. So they are called the heading tags. H1 denotes the highest level and H6 denotes the lowest level. Even if you write H7, H8 or H100, it will be the same as H6 because only 6 levels of headings are there. So usually the question is asked in the fill in the blanks, which is the highest level of in the heading tag. Then you have to just write H1. Suppose you are asked lowest level, then you have to write H6 tag. So like this questions can also come for the fill in the blanks. Again, for this, there is an attribute, same like the paragraph tag, H1 align equal to right, align left, center and justify. Whenever you write the attribute, you have to write inside the tag and not outside. Tag is enclosed in 2 angle brackets. See like this. This is the first angle bracket and the last angle bracket. So whatever attribute you have to write in between. So I'll show you the output also later. All of you understood this heading tag?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now next is the HR tag or horizontal line. See, yesterday, last lecture, we have seen this HR tag. HR means to draw a horizontal line across the screen. Okay. So whenever you write HR, by default, a line will be drawn across the screen. Basically, this tag, it is used. Suppose you want to divide your HTML into some sections, then usually this HR tag is used to draw a line and you can start with the next section. Now see here, there are 4 attributes for HR tag. There are some tags which do not have attributes. There are some tags which have got 1 or 2 attributes. There are some tags which are having maximum 8 to 9 attributes also. So one by one, we are going to see the different attributes later. So first we will see the HR tag, how it works. So HR tag, suppose you want to end a paragraph or insert a horizontal line across the screen, you have to just write HR, a line will be drawn across the screen. Attributes are there, align is equal to left, right or center. Now size means what? Suppose you want line is drawn across the screen. If you want to increase the thickness of that line, then you have to use the size attribute. If you write size is equal to 10, then the thickness of that HR will increase. Now width, we have seen this during the last lecture. Width means by default, suppose the screen size is 1000, then if you write HR width is equal to 500, then the line will be drawn only 50%. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the last
sir.
attribute is no shade. No shade means by default, whenever you draw an HR line, and if you increase the size, by default it is 3-dimensional. So you will not see any, it will be basically transparent. So when you write no shade, so you will see the shaded color of that HR. I'll show you the practical of that. So the example is given here. Later I am going to share this file with you. So by default, you can use one attribute, or if you don't use any attribute, when any tag, it will also do. But you can also use more than one attribute. Now see here, I have used 3 attributes. Which are the 3 attributes here for HR that I have used in the example?
Size, width, and no shade.
Yes,
Size, width, and no shade.
size, width, and no shade.
No shade.
See the attribute size. Sometimes the attributes, they have got values which you can change. See, size equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can give whatever size you want. Similarly, width also you can give whatever size. Now see this attribute, no shade. It is not having any value. So you have to just write no shade. Automatically, it will be treated as an attribute. Okay. Now next tag is ordered list. Before seeing this list, I will just show you the demo of the previous tags. Yes, all of you can see the text file that I have opened.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see here. First tag is HTML, head is there. Then the title tag is there. I have written testing tags. So this will be the title of that web page. Okay. Now whatever is there in the body section, it will be displayed on the web page. Okay. Now see here first line, what I have written, welcome to Modern College. So what I will do, I'll just give some space between modern and college. Okay. Now see, of art, science and commerce, it is there on the second line. And the third line, Shivajinagar, Pune 5. All of you can see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I have told you before, HTML doesn't recognize space, tabs, or an enter key. Now I have typed these 3 lines. Now see how the output will look. I'll just save this file. Okay, so the name of that file was testing. So see, I'll just double click on this file. What you can see? Yes, what you can see on the screen?
Body.
Yes, what you can see on the screen? What is written?
Welcome to Modern College of Art, Science, and Commerce, Shivajinagar.
Shivajinagar, Pune 5. So is it on 3 lines or on 1 line?
One line.
One line.
One line.
1 line. Why it is? Because HTML doesn't recognize space, tabs, or a new line. See what the code we have written. I'll just show you. See, this was the code. All of you can see the text, or should I increase?
You can see, sir.
We can see.
You can see. I'll just increase it by one more size. Now see here. I have written here, welcome to modern. And I have given some space here or tabs, and college is here. Then I have pressed enter. This is on the second line. This is on the third line. But see, while seeing the output in the HTML, everything has come on the same line, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Because HTML doesn't recognize space, tabs, or a new line. Now, if you want to use these options, then see what tags you have to use. So I'll just write something in the code here. See, welcome to Modern College is there. After this, I'll just write an BR. BR means what? Yes, BR tag means what? We have just seen.
Leave a line.
Leave a line. Okay.
Enter.
Now see, I have written BR here. On the next line also, I will write BR. And I will just write file save. Then we'll again open that HTML page. See, this page is there. So I will just say right click on this. I will just say reload. Now see reload. So what has happened? Whenever I have pressed BR, it has gone to the new line, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll see the next tag. See, whenever you want to open that web page, you have to just right click on that and just say open with notepad. Now see BR tag we have seen. So after that, we are going to see the physical tags, bold, italic. Yes, all of you can see this. I just added some
Yes.
lines here. Bold, italic, underline, small and big.
Yes.
So again, I am just going to save this.
Yes.
And then I am just going to open the. Now see here. After Shivaji Nagar, I have not given BR tag. So whatever I have written on one line, separate lines, all of them have come on the same line.
Same.
So I'll just write BR tags to all of them so that it will end the tag. You can either use a BR tag or you can, if you write P tag also it will do. P means to create a new paragraph. So now I am just write BR. So that it will come on the next line.
पिन कोड नंतर पण लिहायचं ना BR.
कुठून?
पिन कोड नंतर 411005.
See, I have written BR, file, save.
तर इटॅलिकला नाही केलं म्हणजे इटॅलिकचे एक राहिले.
Now see the output. Now see here, hello, it is in bold font. Next one is in italic. So this was underlined, but it has not come. We'll just see what problem was there. Open with notepad. BR tag I have not ended here, so that is why the problem was there. I'll just close this again. See here, first one is bold. This is italics. Next one is underline. Now see, I have told you, by default, whatever is the font size, one size small will be the small and one size big will be the big font.
Big.
Okay. So whatever default font size is there, small, it will reduce by 1, big, it will just increase by 1. Now we'll see the heading tags. Again, I'll just right click on this testing, open with notepad. So after this, I'll just write the heading tags. You can just see. So see H1 to H6 I have just written here. All of you can see. H1 tag to H6.
Yes.
So after big, I will just write one BR. Okay, I am not going to write BR here. After H1, H2, we will see how the output will be seen.
सर ते पीचं पण एकदा दाखवा
I
पॅराग्राफ
will show you. Now see, I'll double click on testing. Now see here. Hello, you can see in large size. So this is the heading tag, H1. This is H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. So which is the largest?
H1.
H. Now see, I have not given BR tag for any of them. By default, whenever you write the heading tag, you start a heading tag. By default, it will break to the new line. Okay.
Okay, sir.
For H1 tag, no need to write the BR tag because by default, it will create a new line. Because it is a heading, that is why it will come on a new line. So even if you write H1, now see, these are H1 tags. What are the attributes of heading tag I have shown you? Yes, heading tag attributes. You have forgotten so early. Attribute is only align. Okay. It is aligned to what?
No shade.
No, that is for HR.
Left, right,
Left,
center.
right, and center. No, I will just write for H1. By default, it is aligned to the left.
Justify ते
Okay, first I'll write align equal to right. Then for H2, I'll write now see the spelling of center. It is CENTER. Okay. If you write TRE, it will not work. Okay. Align is equal to center. So next we'll write align equal to justify, and last by default left. Now we'll see the output, how it looks. File, save, close this, double click on that testing. Now see the first one, it is aligned to the right. All of you can see.
Yes, sir.
Next one is aligned to the center.
Yes.
You can try, if you write CENTRE, it will not align. So you have to write TER only. Okay. And by default, justify means what? Now only this single word is there. So it is aligned to the left. Justify means what? Actually, the whole text should be there, 2 or 3 lines. Then you can see how that justify is. And last one, it is aligned to the left. Okay. Now this we have seen for heading tags. So heading tags, they have got like this attributes. Now I'll just show for paragraph tag. Again, open the testing, open with Notepad. Now suppose after body, I am going to write the paragraph tag P. P means paragraph. I will align it to the right. Okay, paragraph align equal to right. Save, close this again, double click on testing. Now see, everything is aligned to the right. All of you can see.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
See, paragraph
Yes,
align
sir.
equal to right. So that is why everything is aligned to the right. Whatever I have written here, it is aligned to the right. If I write center it will be aligned to the center. So again, open testing, open with notepad. I'll just make, instead of right, center. Close this, double click on testing. See, everything is aligned to the center. This is aligned, hello is aligned to the right because in H1 we have specified like that, aligned to the right. So that is why this is gone to the right. By default, whatever you write, it will be aligned to the center, paragraph tag. All of you understood?
Yes.
Now next tag is the HR tag. We'll just see. Again, open the testing notepad. So we'll just write HR tag after Shivaji Nagar Pune. I'll just write HR here. See, HTML is not case sensitive. So even if you write capital letters, or small letters, it doesn't matter. Like in C++, it was case sensitive. So you have to use the same variables and not somewhere capital letters, somewhere small letters. But in HTML, even if you write B capital and here B small, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now see, I have
Okay.
written here HR. All of you can see this HR tag on the
Yes.
screen. Now see how the output will look. Save this. Double click on testing. See this line. All of you can see this line.
Yes.
After Shivaji Nagar Pune,
Yes,
a
sir.
line is drawn across the screen. So if you just write HR, a line will be drawn across the screen. Okay, even if you don't give any attribute. Now we'll just see the attributes of HR tag. What are the attributes of HR tag? Yes, you can recollect. Yes, any one tag. 4 attributes are there of HR.
No shade.
Now we'll just first see the size.
Width.
Size is equal to 10. Okay. HR size is equal to 10. We'll just see how it looks. Can you see this box?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you increase the size, the box will increase. Now I'll just write no shade here and just see the difference.
Mm.
Whenever you write attributes one after the another, don't give a comma. Just write the name of the attribute. There is no space between no and shade. No shade is one attribute. Okay. So you have to just write the attribute here. All of you can see this.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see how it will look. Can you see this?
Yes.
It is shaded. All of you can see this.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you write no shade, it will become like this. You can increase the size. Now, which is the next attribute?
Width.
One is size, one is no shade. Next, we are going to see width. So I'll just give width is equal to 400. All of you can see this attribute.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see how it will look. Can you see this?
Yes.
400 I have given. Now we'll just see how to align this. I will align it to the left, right, and center. See, previously HR, it was like this. So I have written 400. Now it has become like this. Now I'll align it to the left. All of you have seen this? Align equal to left.
Yes.
Now see how it will work. I'll just copy this and paste it over here. Here I will align it to the right, so that at one time only you can see both of them. One is aligned to the left, one is aligned to the right. And one by default you can align it to the center if you want. You can see this. This one is aligned to the left, whereas this one is aligned to the right.
Yes, sir.
All of you have seen?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think we have covered the tags, isn't it? Whatever I have shown you. HTML head, paragraph aligned to the right. BR, I told you how it is. Bold, italic, underline, small. Subscript and superscript tag is there. Then we'll start with the ordered list. Now see, again, I am going to testing. Right click on this, open with Notepad. So what I'll do, I'll just delete this. See, whatever you write in the body tag, that is only visible on the web page. Now we'll see the subscript tag. Suppose if you want to write H2SO4, see, first I have written H as it is. Then whatever you want to make it subscript, you have to just write. Then close the tag. All if you can see, H I have written like this, then the sub tag, then 2, I have closed this tag. I am writing SO, then I am writing again SUB, then I am again closing this tag. All if you can see this,
Yes, sir.
H sub 2 slash closing tag SO. Yes, all of you can see this.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see the output of this. You can see this here. H2SO4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, output can you see?
सर तिथं गॅप काय आहे पण 4 आणि SO
Gap is there because while writing the code, we must have given some gap. We'll just see that. Open with Notepad. See, after SO, I have given some space, isn't it? So I'll just remove this space. File, save. And now if I right click on this and say reload, see it has come like this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All of you can see this?
Yes, sir.
So next we are going to see the superscript tag. Only you have to just change SUB by SUP. One I have written SUP. All if you can see this line, one,
Yes.
then SUP, then ST, then close this tag. All of you can see this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see the output. Double click on testing. Now see this first. Can you see the output?
Yes.
Yes,
Like
sir.
this. Suppose you want to do subscript or superscript, then you can use the SUP tag or SUB tag. Okay. You can try all this tag at home. So now we'll see the next tag. All of you can see the what is there on the screen?
Order list tag.
Yes. What you can see on the screen?
Ordered list.
Okay, okay. So next tag is the OL tag. Now this tag is very important because I had told you in the question paper what is there in question number 5. Question number 5, it consists of 10 marks. So 3 questions are there in question number 5. One is normal C++ program. Mostly it can be from 11th standard. Then the second program is C++ with classes. Okay. So that code you have to write with classes by using C++. Usually whatever code it is given, so usually the board sees to it that the code that you are going to write, it is not greater than 15 lines. So the program will be maximum 15 lines. So the first is C++, normal C++, second is C++ with classes, and the third is HTML. So like this question number 5, 2 questions are there. So you can solve any one among the 2. So it is for 10 marks, 5 marks each. Now usually in the HTML, either the table tag is asked for 5 marks or either an OL tag combination with UL tag, ordered list and another unordered list. So combination of both these tags usually ask for 5 marks in the board exam. Okay. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see what an ordered list is there. Basically, ordered list is used when the sequence of items is important. That is, suppose if you want to give numberings to a list, suppose your roll numbers are there, your names are there, and you want to give some numbers to it, like your roll numbers or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if you want to give in Roman A, B, C, D, then you can use this tag OL. OL stands for ordered list. For using this tag, you have to use the LI tag also. Now LI stands for list item. So basically, what is an OL tag? It formats the contents of an ordered list with the numbers. It starts at 1 and is incremented by 1 for each successive ordered list. Tag with LI. I'll show you the demo, then it will become clear to you. Now first we are just going to see the attributes of OL tag. So there are 3 attributes of OL tag. One is start, type and value. Now what do you mean by start? Suppose you want to start the number from 1. So you have to just write start is equal to 1. If you want to start the numbering from say 10, you have to write start is equal to 10. It will start from 10 and each list will be incremented by 1. Now next is the type. So by default, if you don't write type, just write OL. It will be number 1. You can change it to capital A, small a, Roman capital I, Roman small I. Now the last attribute is value. Suppose some numbers are there in the sequence, say 1 to 10. After 1 to 10, suppose you want to increment directly from 50. Then by using this attribute value, you can do that. So I'll just show you the demo, then it will become clear to you. So I'll just open the testing HTML again. I'll just delete this SUP and SUB tag. Now see, we are just going to write the OL tag and see how it works.
ठेवगी.
Yes, all of you can see this OL tag.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The OL tag with combination of LI. Start tag, end tag, start tag, end tag. So these are the 4 topics for your 12th standard C++ operating system, data structure, and HTML. Now see how the output will look. I'm just going to save this, close this, open this. Can you see the numbering?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. So n number of LIs that you add, the list will increment. Okay. Now we'll just change the attributes. See, again, I am going to click on testing, open notepad. So we are just going to use some attribute here. What I have written? Yes, what I have written?
Type equal to A.
A. Okay. Now this is an attribute. Type is an attribute. I am just changing. Rest of them, all of them are same. I am just adding this. Type is equal to A. Now see how it will look. Can you see the sequence?
Yes.
Yes.
ABC.
Alphabetical.
Alphabet A, B, C, D. Now again I am going to change the sequence to small a, b, c, d. Right click, open with notepad. Instead of capital A, just small a I am writing. Okay. Can you see this? Small a.
Yes.
Again save. Double click on testing. See small a, b, c, d. All of you can see the output.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to see the next type. Right click on testing, open with notepad. Now type here we will just write I. I stands for Roman letters. Now see, type is equal to I. Now see how the output will look. Can you see the output?
Yes.
See in Roman letters 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, if you write small I, it will be in small Roman letters. Save. Double click on this. See in small letters. All of you can see this.
Yes.
So this was the type attribute. Now we'll see the start attribute. Right click on testing, open with notepad. Now see, we are just going to write type is equal to 1. That means it will be numbers and start. From which numbers we should start? What is your roll number starting from? First roll number is I think 22051, isn't it? Okay, we'll start from this roll number. Can you see the numbers?
Yes.
So whenever you give some start value, every list item it will be incremented by 1, 51, 52, 53, 54. Now we'll see the last attribute, that is the value attribute. Now suppose some roll number is, they have left the college, okay? Now you want to give numbers starting from say 60. Now see how that is possible. Again testing, open with notepad. The three lines I have added ABC, XYZ, and AAA. All of you can notice.
Yes.
Now see the last attribute I am going to use. It has to be used in the li tag. All of you can see this attribute? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now see this attribute I have not used in the OL tag, but I have used it in the li tag. Okay? Value is equal to 22070. By using the value attribute, you can change the sequence of the numbers anywhere in between. Now we'll just see the output. Can you see the output?
Yes.
Now actually for 71, 73, I think I have not closed the li tag. I'll just check it again. See here I have not closed the li. I have just written li. So a new item is added. /li I have forgotten to write here.
तर व्हॅल्यूच्या इथं पण व्हॅल्यूच्या लेफ्ट साईडला लाईक
Okay. Now see this li I have written. /li.
साईडला बघा.
Now see. Now see the roll numbers 51, 52, 53, 54. After that, suppose some students they have left the college. Now the roll numbers are starting from 70. After 54 directly 70 is there. So by using the value attribute, I am changing that value to 70. After that, it will be incremented by 1 followed by this number. All of you understood?
Yes.